Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant. We're back to continue our playthrough of Pillars of Eternity with the Triple Crown difficulty settings. We are right now exploring the Russetwood, which is just west of Stalwart, and we are naturally in the White March expansion. So while exploring last time, I had come across some Darghuls over here, although they did not appear to be hostile. Ah, right. And I want to know what's going on. Because friendly Darghouls is not something you see every day. Oh, right. Before I forget. That, of course, I forgot and I had to go and check my notes. But I had to figure out who was going to be wearing the company captain's cap. Because it can be bound on any kind of class. And right now it's giving you some resolve and some dexterity. And I think the one that's going to be wearing it is going to be Eder, because he's the one who usually, is taking the brunt of damage. I do love that the stag helm makes him immune to stuck, but I guess if I really need it, I can have Durance cast something over here, which is... where is it? Which one is it? This one? Prayer against restraint. Yeah, okay. So, hopefully this will be a cool upgrade for Mr. Eder over here. He looks very sexy. So, we're gonna bind the soul. Are you sure you want to soul bind company captain's cap to Eder? Once bound, this item cannot be equipped by any other character. Yes. You can sever the binding, so there's no real problem. And the way you actually level this up is by tanking. You take 300 damage from enemies to unlock the next level. The Valiant Trading Company, the only mercantile company with the full backing of all 5 Duke Bells of the Valiant Republics, has established itself as a thriving power in the Deadfire Archipelago. While involved in numerous trades, the VTC's primary interest in the region rests in the presence of a rare and valuable form of Adra. This feathered tricorn hat bears the company's mark on its inner lining. Its dapper styling accentuates the wearer's grace and allure, helping them stay in command during the most onerous of predicaments. So there we go. We have the cap on Mr. Eder, and we shall start using it to level it up. Oh god. There's a bunch of vampires as well. And Felicity.
Following your lead.
Not sure what that is. Gently with the fingers, they're the best part. I don't want... A slow smile creeps across her face at your approach. The other men and women turn to look at you, their mouths filthy with blood and gobbets of flesh. Well, hello there, handsome. What brings you to this part of the Russetwood? I should be using my Dracula voice. Why don't you tell me what brings you here? The god of death has willed that we are to remain here as servants of the pallid night. There is a path to the wheel that some stray from, patrons of animancy, the very old, the blindly lucky. We set them right, and Barath allows us to consume them, that we might continue his work until it is decided that we, too, have overstayed. But until then, we relish the journey. Oh, is this one of the bounties? I don't think so. I'm looking for an ogre matron. Oh, how nice! She's staring at you intently now and doesn't appear to have heard your answer. I've never tasted Orlan flesh before. I wonder if boiling you first would get rid of all that fur. She licks her lips. I can attack or I can roll my eyes? I'm gonna roll my eyes. She and her friends rush at you. Okay, so... Rolling my eyes does not stop a confrontation here, but these are vampires, so they need to die. They have what appears to be 2 wizards, so I'm going to be focusing on sapping those. I'm going to start with a prayer against treachery over here, and there, stay over here for that, please. The grieving mother, we have some stuff to do already, but not really what I want. So she can just... These are very resistant to damage, but it's gotta be done. So you shoot that, you stay here. Aloth is gonna buff himself up. And that's all. We're gonna slow that time down.
Yes.
Get me the prayer. Thank Jesus. Okay, so we are protected. And as such, we shall simply buff up right now. And then debuff our enemies. Kana can go and tank over there. You are shooting this guy. Yeah, everything seems fine. Okay, so what happened? Is he immune to stun? Oh, I'm just now shooting. Okay. The Grieving Mother actually gave a very nice shot. We have 93 focus points right now, which is more than enough for an amplified wave. We're gonna wait for them to start coming in and then we're gonna use it. The same thing with the Vigorous Defense. He's still buffing up. There goes my stun. Stun for 9.2 seconds. So that's one wizard dealt with. We're gonna go for the other one. Although I think they are ciphers actually. Okay. So Aloth has buffed up. We're gonna go for a Chill Fog over here. And you got knocked prone. Okay. That's mostly fine. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit more with this amplified wave though. And they're kind of coming around this way, so maybe I want a Chill Fog here. Yeah, I think that's best. Okay. Second sap going out. Blam. Stun for 6 seconds. Awesome. She's also coming in. Perfect. Now let's turn on Vigorous Defense and let's get an amplified wave to knock everybody down. They're all on top of the Chill Fog, which is just perfect. They are, right? Yes, they are. So we're gonna just book, I guess, this area with the Dargouls, because the books are raw damage. Just clear out these annoying people first. Oh, baby. Okay. We're gonna get Phantom Foes and then just shoot somebody. I'm still buffing. You're shooting. Stun. Let's go for this Beguiler over here with the blinds. That seems fine to me. Okay, good. We're gonna get another buff. I'm gonna put myself in the middle of the enemies for my Paladin's aura to hit everybody, so come over here. Okay, and now you can shoot at this one because he's no longer disabled. Why is Durance moving around? Nobody knows.
I have them.
Okay, perfection. We've killed one. Let's try and knock down this Berserker. We have 78 more focus points. We're gonna go for another amplified wave, which makes me very happy. And these are all vessels, which means this will hit hard.
So much for you.
Pew! 42 damage on everybody. Back up. Amplified wave doing its thing. Is Phantom Foes out? Yes, it is. So they're all flanked. Do you want to do something? I guess you can. No, you're fine. Just stay where you are. You're focusing there, which is good. You should be shooting there. Okay. And those guys are not disabled. So we are... That one is. We're gonna go for a Sacre Bleu over here. You are gonna shoot that guy, because why not?
So much.
And that's it.
That's it.
Sacre Bleu!
Sacre.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he's dead. Aim for him. Or actually aim for this one. Or this one, sorry. Oh, you have another... Oh my god, then she just keeps generating focus point. The Gunner seems to have been a very good upgrade for her. Felissa, don't come over here, my friend. And she was even paralyzed, but she was running around this game sometimes. Okay, so I want to be focusing on that guy. You want to be focusing on Felissa. Yep. You can also get a Divine Mark on Felissa as well.
Yes,
and you should be shooting Felissa.
I have them.
It landed, which means her defenses are dropped a little bit lower. Yeah, deflection gone down. This guy is going for Aloth. I guess Mr. Durance can tank him.
So much for you.
I'm way too close to this. Let's back up a bit.
This one repels us.
50 damage, not enough. Okay. What? I'm confused. Why am I confused? Tenuous grasp. You bitch. It's only for 6 seconds. Should I even bother with tanking? Is that? No, I'm just gonna use a prayer against bewilderment and get rid of this. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. There was one time that my prayer could take away as disable, but not this time apparently. It's kind of strange, to be honest. Okay, at least he's confused and not doing anything, which is the best outcome possible. Where are you going? Cordant? Go there. Okay, he's dead. Go there. He's dead. Knock this guy down. Shoot this guy. We can take off slow mode now. And the Vampires are done. Awesome. Awesome possum. She had some exceptional stuff. I'm not sure if she was related to any kind of quest. I don't think she was.
Of course.
Many of these frozen corpses are missing fingers or have had chunks of flesh cut out from their thighs and torsos. Wonderful. Eder only took 22 damage while tanking all of this. But I guess I disabled them quite hard. This, I think, is the ogre camp. Let's not go there just yet. I'm gonna pick up some more berries. If I find some more fish people, I'm guessing he's gonna take damage quickly.
Anyone fancy a dip?
Oh, is this the pond? It is the pond. Sorry, we're drinking coffee. As you walk toward the frozen pond, a figure appears through the mist. Kneeling down next to a hole in the ice, the figure picks up a large chest and throws it into the water without hesitation. The figure looks around. You glimpse a face you've seen before. Cassettle, one of Lafda's acolytes, pulls a hood over his head and throws a leather bag over his shoulder. Without looking back, he walks away in the direction of Stalwart Village. Okay. So they're apparently keeping something in this frozen hole. Oh,
There's
what is
something ahead.
this? A scroll of revival. Okay, interesting. River reeds. Cloudy water is visible through a large hole cut through the thick ice. It is larger than a fishing hole, wider than a broad set of mawa. Stirred, the surface of the water laps against the layered ice. You reach out to test the water. It nips at your fingers with every ripple, quickly numbing your hand after a few seconds. Inspect the area. You carefully inspect your surroundings. Animal tracks are plentiful, but what appears to be the footprints of Kith are also present near the hole. Looking closer into the hole, you notice a jagged ring of frost adhering to its walls. It has been rebroken, perhaps more than once. Look through the water to the bottom of the pond. The water swirls, silty, and nearly opaque. Focusing, you catch glimpses of the bottom, gradually making shapes out of the blur. You are convinced that several objects lie at the bottom. Dive in and search the bottom of the pond. I'm kinda scared with this, but let's do it. Who will dive in? Oh, cast Bulwark against the elements before diving in. Nice, because this gives you protection from the elements. Who will cast Bulwark against the elements? Have Aloth cast Bulwark against the elements. Wait, this is buggy. Okay, the first one. Aloth begins to draw energy out of the ether and into a grimoire. There is a sudden flash of light from the open page, and you are bathed in a protective aura. You dip your hand into the water, you can feel its ripples climbing up your skin, but you notice no change in temperature, as if the water itself had become lukewarm. The cold, it seems, is no longer a threat. Who will dive in? So, the one with the most athletics is Eder, and he also has the highest constitution. Although I'm very mighty and dexterous, I still think Eder is probably the best choice. Have Eder dive in. Eder dives into the water and disappears into the turbulent darkness. Its embrace, however, feels lukewarm and almost welcoming. Protected by the spell, Eder manages to swim with ease to the bottom of the pond. Directly below the hole, at the very bottom, Eder's hands find heavy objects made of wood and metal. They are chests, small but heavy. Eder starts to bring them up to the surface one by one, struggling to carry their weight through the water. After a heroic effort, Eder comes out of the frozen pond. You let a few minutes pass to recover from the ordeal, and then you're ready to inspect your findings. The chests are marked with symbols of Ondra. You grab one of them and pry its lid open to reveal its contents. Inside, all you see are rocks. Oh, those bitches have been throwing down rocks instead of the things that people ask them to. You shake the surprise off and grab another chest. The same result greets you after opening it. More rocks and nothing of value. Something is assuredly amiss. As proof of your findings, you take one of the empty chests with you. Okay, very cool.
A blade in the dark.
We learned something new. Eder is fine. He's not hurt or anything like that. Ooh, pale elves. This is normally a bad thing. These stones are strangely warm to the touch. Though most of the runes are indecipherable, a few look like names. What is going on here? Vamrel. Okay, let me see if this is one of the bounties, because I don't remember the names. Mestla and the Gleaming Society. Ulmar. Okay, so not her. Let's move a little bit closer.
Of course.
A group of elves stands in a scattered ring around an ogre, but do not appear to be engaged in battle. The ogre is bound with rope, and one of the elves tugs harshly on the line tied around the ogre's neck. This is pointless, beast. You won't get anywhere being stubborn. The ogre only snorts angrily and pulls back on the rope. Two other elves prod him somewhat timidly with their poleaxes. The ogre does not budge. Hey, Vamrel. One of the elves has turned to look at you, motioning to the man occupied with the ogre. So these look like slavers. The elves turn to look at you, hands falling to their weapons. Vamrel gives a final sharp yank on the rope before he turns as well. Oh. Fire an arrow at the rope. Before anyone can speak another word, you have knocked and loosed an arrow. It flies through, striking the rope between the ogre's neck and hands, and the bindings give with a snap. With a triumphant roar, the ogre pulls the rest of his fetters away and lunges towards his captors. Stop that ogre, but don't damage my property, and bring me that fool's head. Yeah, bitch, we'll see. Okay, so naturally the ogre is still my enemy, but I don't like people enslaving other things, so no. We have an assassin that looks like a paladin. We have Vamrel as the named guy. I'm gonna focus on the elves, not on the ogre. I can send both of my tanks over there. You four get a little bit closer. Okay, and now the fight starts. So we're gonna start by debuffing. Or actually, you can buff, and then buff. You can debuff, buff, debuff, buff, and buff. The Grieving Mother can shoot this guy in the face. This one is going for me, so let's sap him and have Kana go for him. And that's pretty much it. Actually, Kana just... Let's swap positions here. 99 focus points on the Grieving Mother already. Very lovely. You know what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna amplify wave this. And I sapped the assassin. He's stunned for 9. Man, I love sap. Sap is so good. Let's sap the named guy as well. And after that, we can have Mr. Alot start tossing out some books in this region here. Yep, and then shoot this guy. Amplified wave, messing with people. I love it that Durance is still buffing. And we've killed some people already. The Grieving Mother, go for the assassin. Or actually go for this one. He's prone twice. Okay. Keep working on this one. Let's do the same thing again. Amplified wave. Bitches. Let's charge Vamrel. You shoot that, you shoot that. Pure! Yeah, I like charging. Vigorous defense is up just because. You go there, you go there. Okay. This guy is prone for 2 more seconds. Let's prone him again. And just finish it off. Actually, we can paralyze him. He's all sorts of disabled. Oh, this guy's still alive. Hello, Mr. Elf. How are you? Not well, I see. Okay. Ooh. Bitter Cut. This deals corrode. Grants infestation of maggots 1 per rest. Grants vile thorns 2 per rest. It's not bad. This saber belonged to the first mate of the Hangman's Bounty, a notorious pirate ship that roamed the Deathfire Archipelago 3 centuries ago. Legend has it that the crew seized the slave galley and, after killing the masters, decided to sell the slaves at the next port. One of the slaves, an elderly man with a scarred face and beady black eyes, came forward and demanded that he and his fellows to be set free. The pirates laughed and refused him, but the old slave persisted. He warned them of the terrible plagues and punishments awaiting them, yet they still refused. When he raised his voice in anger, the first mate drew her saber and ran him through. Putrid green bile poured from the wound, running upward along the sword while the sailors watched in horror. The corruption spread from the dying slave's chest to the first mate's saber and arm, filling her veins with venom and her flesh with squirming maggots. The rest of the crew drove the ship aground, fled, leaving the slaves to flee and the first mate to rot next to her tainted blade. Okay, still a cool sword. I like it. We shall take all of this.
Hey.
Okay. A lot of random encounters over here. But they are cool nonetheless. We're gonna get some more berries. We discovered the landslide. There's some legs over there. A potion of flame shield. Okay, cool. And some more boots of speed. Holy crap.
Hey.
Okay.
Let's see what lies this way.
I like those boots, so they are always welcomed. This looks like an altar. This simple shrine is covered in a thick layer of snow, fallen leaves and feathers. A pair of curving bones flanks the altar. Examine the shrine more closely. The shrine does not appear to be frequented very often, though traces of old candle wax line the edges of the stone. Under a dusting of frost, you note a rectangular section of the altar's surface that seems to be cleaner than the rest, as if something once rested there. Let's touch the altar. You feel a tingle run up your arm and as you set your fingers on the altar. In the instances after, the wind seems to die down, the sounds of the wilderness growing muted to your hearing. Then, you hear a sudden low growl, quickly joined by more. A vision strikes you like a sudden memory, though it is unbound by time or place. Within a sea of darkness you see a great beast, formless save for its gleaming fangs. It growls and snaps with increasing desperation and savagery, and for a moment you feel its rage as your own, a possessive fury that tears at you. Something has been taken, your territory threatened, and the price for it will be blood. The vision fades just as swiftly as it came. The altar stands silent and still, and the air fills again with the occasional thrill of birdsong. Okay, this very much sounds like a shrine of Galawain.
Laid in the dark.
And it also looks like it. Something was taken and the price will be blood. Okay. This is the way back to Stalwart, I'm guessing. Have I been on this camp? It's discovered, but don't remember it. Maybe this is simply where I started the map. Yeah, I think it was. Okay, so we're gonna explore the middle section and then we're gonna go north. A shrubbery and ice beetles. Was ist das? You spy a tuft of fur caught on the shrub. You recognize the scent of wolf. Ah, so this is for the hunt. The old hunter quest. Okay, there's an ice beetle. There are several ice beetles. Okay, well, Eder can probably take care of all of these. You don't even need to go closer.
Following your lead.
Hello, friends. They cast Slicken. Wow. Let's get some defenses here in case the Slicken hits. And we are going to debuff the area. You are going to buff. Okay, cool. And let us start buffing our people here. They also blink. They cast a bunch of Slickens, it seems. We're gonna get some books on top of it there and then just start shooting. The Grieving Mother has 85 focus points, so amplified wave, naturally. Yeah, buddy. Let's get some Phantom Foes, even though it's not really necessary. Okay, good, you can start shooting over here. Phantom Foes is up.
So much for you.
Everything is stunned and dying. Awesome. Just like we planned it. Okay.
Bring them down.
I like the sound of the arrows shooting.
No prisoners. So much for you.
All right then.
Okay. So you got some beetle shells, nothing really amazing here. Kind of random enemies to be around here. River reeds. Something... Oh, another track. The teeth marks upon the deer bones suggest a large predator. Alright. Oh, an elder spotted Stelgar. Pogra. Well, there's a choke point right here. Ooh. That's a lot of druids. I'm thinking I'm gonna get the protection from petrification and also from domination. You guys are gonna move a little bit closer here. Yeah, you're gonna stay where you are, man. Let me just see. Men progress and pogras. Delum guns, men pogra. Ugh, plague of insects, not good. She does not petrify though. And the Pogra also doesn't petrify or dominate. I don't think, at least. Okay, so we can simply fight. Okay, you go there. Or actually stay here. You shoot, you shoot. You are gonna sap the men Pogra. You are gonna debuff them all. You are gonna buff.
Yes.
Let's slow this down because there's a lot of enemies here. Okay, vigorous defense. Oh yeah, baby. I think I'm gonna wait for them to move a little bit closer once they stop casting, and then I'm gonna hit them with the amplified wave. Chill fog over there is gonna be perfect, and we're gonna buff and buff again. Okay, they're starting to come in, which is perfection. Where is it there? Over there. Let's knock them down and then start tossing out some books. And then just shoot. And this fight should be over. Why aren't you doing anything, Cordant? I said sap that one. Let's get some phantom foes on everybody. A beautiful sap, stunned for 9 seconds. We're gonna blind him. There's a small flame blight over here. Let's just off-tank this with Mr. Kana here. We're gonna go for this. And you are finished with your books, so just start shooting this guy.
My mind feels sharp as
What? How are you moving? You are stunned for 7 seconds. Stop.
I have so much for you.
Oh, he's dead. Shoot him. Shoot. Yeah. This is over.
You.
You can also shoot, you know. Dead.
Following your lead.
So much.
Everything's dead.
Alright then.
We have finished our bestiary progress on Stelgars. 100%.
White.
So this also means that we're not going to receive any more experience from Stelgars. But that's okay. We're going to get that shroom over there. The tin head. And this marks the completion of this central area of the map. With the exception of this small corner. Let's check it out.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, nothing over here. So let's move north. We've seen tracks from the wolf monster. Oh, I saw a red line there. So we will have to move carefully in this region. I don't remember if the wolf is even remotely threatening, but I'm gonna assume that it is. Yeah, these are trackers, I think, or hunt. Oh, it's a bear. A fine hatchet. Coil of resourcefulness. Trap accuracy. -1 weapon change recovery. Interesting. And +1 to dexterity. This simple belt isn't much to look at, but it's been a favorite of savvy adventurers for years. Its snug but comfortable fit and its myriad pouches, sheaths and loops allow the wearer quick access to weapons and tools. Armorers and leatherworkers have tried over the years to replicate the coil of resourcefulness, or even to improve it, but the ideal design remains a matter of controversy. All anyone can agree on is that none of the recently produced belts are as good as the original. Every few years, however, an adventurer will show up at an inn, campfire or hunting lodge claiming to wear the original coil of resourcefulness. Speculation will run rampant once again as supporters and detractors compare the most recent specimen to the various and contradictory accounts from old adventurers' journals. Okay, well, we have it. And we have a journal page. Day 4. Took down another stacked day. Still not enough hides to make this trip worth it. Day 9. Blizzard coming. Staying put until it passes. Close call with a pair of ogres, lucky they didn't see us. Tracking a large bear that Nurin spotted from the ridge. Might even be Greyjaw. My grandfather told stories about him. Wouldn't that be something if we were the ones to finally kill him? Day 12. It's definitely Greyjaw. We're dangerously close to the ogre cavern, but we've got Greyjaw trapped and his hide is too valuable to pass up. The 3 of us should be able to handle one bear. Yeah, well, you weren't. Go figure. Oh, no.
Yes.
Hey.
You there? How close are you to this? 83 damage. You have to take a lot of damage here, my friend. Let's see how much damage this bear does. 30 in a graze. Well, let's play out. I can drink my coffee. God damn. Okay, this should be enough. Nope, not enough. One more hit. That's enough. Let's do this and that. We're gonna sap him. You're gonna shoot him. You're gonna debuff him. You're gonna help it there. Actually, you're gonna use... You're gonna Sacre Bleu. I think it's better. You will buff and then just start shooting.
What is it?
Okay. Stun for 6 seconds. Let's blind him. And he's debuffed, so let's buff my entire party over here. Did you Sacre Bleu? I think he missed. Right. Ah, but misses. Yeah, he missed. Okay. Still only barely injured. He is very tough. Can I... Let me see. The damage I'm doing, DR22. Yup. Let's get body attunement to steal some damage reduction there. And I can also help out casting some spells. I don't usually cast enough spells. So let's do it. Expose vulnerabilities. And he's exposed, he has body attunement, so now he's gonna take a lot more damage. We can stun him again and knock him prone. Stuns for 5 seconds. A nice blast from the Grieving Mother. He's near death. His stun is about to wear off, so Silent Scream. And done.
So much
There we go.
for you.
Okay. If the enemy has a lot of damage reduction, remove the damage reduction. Cause the Confused Affliction 15 times with Company Captain's Cap to unlock the next level. So, the cap grants Confuse when hit by a critical hit, 1 per encounter. Which means we're gonna have to let Eder be hit a bunch of times.
Of course.
To see if he gets critted. 15 times.
Hello?
It's gonna take a while. Oh, we can go up here. Interesting. We have some flowers. We have some ogres. More camping supplies. This ogre seems to be alone, so I think I'm gonna take advantage of this. See if I can confuse him. Because I have to level up this item somehow. Come on, ogre. Ogre. Hello? Hello? Oh! There he is. Come here. Hit. Graze. Come on, man, crit me. Misses. Grazes. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something here. I can't. Okay, let's do something stupid. 35 damage. Okay. Dude, please crit. Graze. Oh my lord. Is they're gonna kill him with an arbalest on close range? I think he is. Hit. Dude, please, man. Just crit me. Graze. Well, this will take a while. How much? By the way, let me see this. Accuracy 91 against deflection 87. That means a 4. A 67 is a hit. Yeah, you need to roll a lot higher. Okay, dude, come on. I can't move any faster. Missed. Drink some coffee. Does this seem silly? It is silly. You have 2 more shots, my friend, and then I'm gonna kill you. Okay, 1 more. Well, it's gonna take a while to level this up.
Hey.
Let's just hope it happens naturally on some tougher fights or with more enemies. Probably if I try to do this against large packs of smaller enemies, it's gonna be the fastest way to do it. Okay, so we have a bunch of ogres here. I think this is the ogre camp. It there has 665 health, which should be more than enough for at least 1 fight. Don't really have a choke point. I'm gonna have to use this corner here as improvised choke point. Let me see. Can I lure him in? You have line of sight for this one, but not for this one. Okay, so maybe I can force them to come my way.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
You're not getting through me.
Pew! Okay, so he's coming in. Buff up. Buff. And buff. We're gonna move over here. He missed.
Hey.
Okay, let's fight. Can I see you? I cannot. So just sap this one. Shoot, shoot, go fight.
What is it?
My mind feels
Badly injured. Debuff and then do that. If I can move up a bit, can I shoot this guy? Yes, I can. Good. Pew! Stun for 8 seconds. 96 focus points. Let's try and disintegrate this guy. Yep. Was that a crit? No, just a hit. Okay. Let's kill him. There we go.
Hey.
Loot.
Keeping an eye out.
And loot. Wait, was that? Ah, okay, there's some more. I was gonna say, is that all? No more ogres? Oh, I still have this area to check out. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Do you want to crit me, please? Nope, miss. Okay. At times I just wish I never get hit, and when I want to get hit, I don't get hit. It's the way of life. It is the way of life.
my mind feels sharp as steel.
Stunned for 9 seconds, blind him. 104 focus points, disintegrate. Let's try and knock this bitch down. You can do this and then this. Well, never mind. Go there and go there. Okay. I should have bought this cap earlier.
All right then.
God damn it. Okay, I want to check out this region before I move any closer. Or I move into the ogre camp. Oh, ogres, I see. Well, maybe I can get critted by something weird here. Winter wolves. But wait, this is actually the perfect choke point. Why am I running in? Let's not run in. Let's stay over here and bring them to me.
Yes.
A little bit more, like this maybe. Okay, you stay ranged. And you pull the Menpogra.
Hey.
Pew! And stand still. Okay, a good pew. Okay, so we have a bunch of little enemies, which might be the best way to try and get this done. We're gonna buff up, and then we're gonna cast a chill fog over there. I'm gonna see what I do with you. You shoot him. You shoot him. And you are gonna buff, and then buff, and then debuff. Okay.
How may I?
Okay, so now this guy has come a little bit closer, so let's shoot him or her. Books, and more books, and then shots. That's a stupid Earth Blight on top of me. Let's try and kill it. Man, I can't get range for the thingy. The druid. Okay, now I can. Good. Okay. The only thing left is the Earth Blight. Can I paralyze it? I think I can. Yep. Okay, awesome. Everything's dead.
Alright then.
We still haven't procced this, right? Yeah. It's actually quite difficult to crit there. He has a lot of defenses. But, I mean, at the same time, the easiest way to do this would be to strip him of some of his deflection buffs, like his shield and some of his armor and stuff.
Which is not very.
But at the same time, I don't want to play Iron Man and just sending in my naked tank
Hey.
to level up an item. It doesn't seem wise. Okay, you have 639 health. I have all of my spells. And I believe this is the wolf cave, yeah. Let's go in. We are kinda low health, but like I said, we have all of our spells, and I believe that this will not be a combat confrontation. I think it's simply dialogue. Yeah, there's a wounded hunter over there.
Alright then.
That looks like a werewolf. It's a druid wolf. It's not actually a wolf monster, it's a druid. Standing tall amongst the wolves inhabiting the cavern, this creature turns to face you as you venture forward. Scores of wounds and scars riddle its hide, and one dull eye stares out blindly from its skull. It growls a threat as you approach, one echoed by its fellows. At the creature's feet lie two villagers, one heavily wounded. The other holds an arm across his stomach, and he looks up at you with pleading in his eyes.
Help! Please help us!
As the beast turns its head back towards the hunter, you sense a strange aura emanating from it. It is as if its hide were holding in a tempest of soul essence, fierce and all-consuming as flame. Let's reach out for the beast's soul. It takes little effort before the beast's soul threatens to overwhelm you with its intensity. Wrath and hunger buffet you on all sides, until you reach through the storm to find a smaller, dimmer pulse of light, and are swept headlong into a memory. The chill bites into your cheeks, and your lungs burn a little from the run. You look down at the little wooden carving in your hand, and run your thumb along the edge of the carved bear's spine. The totem has already brought you luck. You've found 2 rabbits in as many snares, and that's a rare enough feat these days. You're certain now that this was a gift from Galawain, that you were meant to find it on that lonely shrine and take it.
Soldier.
Oh. Your father's voice snaps you out of your reflections, and you rush forward to rejoin him beside the campfire. You brandish the hairs and catch a glimpse of a rare smile under his graying beard. Oh man, so the guy thought his son had been killed by the wolf, but his son is actually the wolf. But the smile disappears almost immediately, as the shadow falls over you both. You feel the rush of wind the moment before the log comes crashing down, and roll out of the way just in time. You hear your father cry out in pain somewhere nearby. Both the hairs and the totem slip from your grasp. You can feel power surging within you. Your heart thunders in your chest, but instinct pulls your senses into order, and you feel the familiar stretch of limbs, the sudden, dizzying shift in height. But something is wrong. Your senses are fading rather than growing stronger. There's a howling in your head, like a screaming chorus, and everything in you shrieks for you to bite, to tear, to eat. The memory slips from you, and when you come back to yourself, the beast is shaking its head as if to clear an itch, clawing at its ears. Soldren? The creature snaps and snarls, evidently uncomprehending. It edges toward the nearest hunter, even as it watches you balefully with its single eye. Throw a torch as a distraction. You fling a torch at the beast and it gives a sharp yelp as the torch bounces off its eye with a burst of embers. The beast leaps away from the hunter, stumbling in its panic, but the wolves surge forward, snarling. Oh, then there is a combat encounter here. Oh no. Well, let's slow this down. Let's see who's coming here.
Hey.
So this guy got kind of knocked back, but all of the wolves are coming. Well, you know what to do. In this case, we buff. And buff again. And you buff and buff again. You will shoot this wolf. You will help off tank soon. And I'm gonna wait to see if this guy comes forward to sap him.
What?
He's kind of moving in, but he's on his back. Okay, dude. Okay, so he's coming in. Let's sap him. Kana can go and tank this guy. Okay, that's a very good hit. Let's go for the amplified wave. I mean, I love the blunderbuss on the Grieving Mother. We are going to get some books. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the Chill Folk because they're all gonna die. I think they're gonna die quickly. At least the Winter Wolves. Not sure about this one. Okay, so he's been stunned by the sap. I'm gonna blind him. Whoa! Whoa! What are you? I don't get this game, man. You're stunned. You shouldn't be running. Stop bugging out.
That's it.
Yeah, so the wolves are all dead, pretty much. Let's do this.
I have them.
I didn't want to kill him. I didn't think I was gonna kill him. I thought something different was gonna happen. Oh no. I messed up. What did I do wrong?
Nice.
I don't get it, man. Bless you, stranger. We'll make our way back to the village. I thought we were done for. Dude, I thought there was a way to save him. Oh, come on. I don't think this has ever happened to me. I always save the guy because you can save the hunter's son. Ooh. But I guess I messed it up, so what's done is done. What can I do? Okay, so we have Kurok's brand over here, a unique wand. It's not even fine. It has a 10% chance to cast combusting wounds on hit or critical hit, which is very, very cool. I will say this is very cool. Whoops. This is very cool. And grants fireball, 1 per rest. Kurok was an Adiran noble. Oh my god, this is so long. Okay, sure. Kurok was an Adiran noble in Red Ceres who owned 600 acres of warless fields. He considered himself a pious man, and his neighbors and tenant farmers knew him for his fervent devotion to Odica. He labored alongside his tenants and kept meticulous records of production and sales. Yet, he was also known for his pitiless temper and his ruthlessness with shirkers. He carried a switch with him and would savagely thrash any worker he caught dawdling or lagging. Yet, he was a favorite of the imperial governor, and so his excesses went overlooked. One day, Widewin approached him while he was doling out an especially savage beating. Widewin, fresh from his encounter with Eothas, demanded that Kurok release his victim. When the Lord refused, Widewin asked what the tenant farmer had done to deserve such treatment. "He neglects his duties in the field," Kurok replied. "Every day he gathers less, yet still he enjoys the protection of my estate. Is it any wonder that your harsh treatment of the man would render him unable to fulfill his duties? Let him enjoy a week of rest. He will return to your service renewed," said Widewin. Kurok sneered. "You would reward his indolence. It is my right and my responsibility to discipline him for his errors." "What authority gave you such power over this man?" Widewin asked. "Wodika, the Oathbringer. It is she who set me above the farmer and his lord, as his lord and employer, and her order that I serve in disciplining him." But Widewin persisted. "Does not the quiet winter beget the fruitful spring? Is it by Eothas' clemency that we enjoy rebirth in each new life and restoration with each morning? And it is Eothas' season that blesses your fields. I say to you again, release this man." In his fury, Kurok turned on Widewin, his switch raised to strike. Yet the rod grew suddenly hot in his hand. He cried out, and as he held the rod, it ignited. The flame that gushed forth blinded him instantly, scarring his face in the manner of the burned queen. Kurok dropped the smoldering rod and fled to tell the governor of what he had witnessed. Okay, it was actually worth it. Oh, and I also just noticed, this deals pierce and burn damage. Very interesting, man. I love this. A passive chance to cast Combusting Wounds is very nice. I think I'm gonna do something with Mr. Durance over here. We're gonna take that. Although his accuracy is pitiful, I can put this as exceptional, because why not? Sure. Okay. So now he has an exceptional wand over here. And hopefully if he hits something, he can actually cast Combusting Wounds, which can help out in the fight, instead of him just standing back and doing nothing. Although the passive the passive aura is also very good. Still.
Hey.
But yeah, again, I don't know what happened here. I did not expect this fight to end the way it ended. I was hoping to be able to converse with the druid and save him. Because if I remember correctly, this is a quest that you can... I think you come over here and then you have to go to the Galawain shrine to find the totem or something of the sort. And then you can come back and save him, I believe. Ah, but maybe it was because of the wounded wolf. We were unable to save him. We actually just ended up killing him, and maybe that's what caused this to happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back over here to Stalwart Village, because we also need to rest. Naturally, I could use the camping supplies to rest, but I also want to complete this quest just to see what happens over here. Memory of your treatment of supplicant is fading and your reputation has recovered. I didn't treat anybody unfairly. What the hell? Okay. So, over there. We're gonna tell the man the bad news. It's very sad that this happened. This guy is still waiting to poop. Are these the hunters? You can be sure the village knows what you've done for us. Thank you, we owe you our lives. Okay. Well, at least I saved the hunters, which is a positive. I've had other times I did this quest where I saved the sun, but the hunters died. Oh well.
Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
I found this wolf of yours.
I see. Is it done? Is he dead?
Don't I have an option to tell him it's his son? You didn't tell me I'd have to kill a druid. I did not, and I am sorry for it. I feared you might balk at the task if you knew what Soldrun had once been. Oh, he knows it's his son. What?
You have to understand. To think my son capable of what he did. That was not Soldrin. The beast devoured my boy. And so, you did the right thing.
Man, I have to play with the druid sometime. I really want to. I'm sorry I couldn't get through to him. He was long gone. If there was any way to get through to him, I would have found it by now. Thirstless down, jaw tightening.
Difficult as it must have been, you did what you had to. The people of Stalwart are that much safer for it. You've brought me what peace the gods will allow me. This served me well in my younger days, and I hope that it will do the same for you.
We've gained the Cloak of the Frozen Hunt. Okay, well, we completed the quest. The Hunter's Favor.
Welcome.
He doesn't have anything else new to say. Let me just check this. I slew the spirit-shifted druid, putting an end to his predations upon Stalwart's hunters. Thirsk was thankful for my actions, though he grieves still for the loss of his son. Perhaps the western forest will be a little safer now. Well, it is a shame. I prefer to save the son, naturally. But, yeah. This one. Cloak of the Frozen... Ooh. Plus 10% range damage, plus 6 accuracy against beasts, and 3 damage reduction against freeze. Hunters have long made rough garments from the skins of their quarries, but this cloak is of an especially high quality. The thick, soft pelts appear to have come from winter wolves, and they provide excellent protection against cold and wind. Such a cloak would likely have been passed along several generations in a family of hunters. Dude, 10% range damage increase is quite lovely. But 3 perception is also very lovely. My accuracy is 101. I mean, it only goes down to 98. 2437. It's also not that much more. I'm gonna keep this here. I will have to see if I have some other way of increasing my perception. Maybe by removing this kind of useless helmet here and swapping it for something else. And if that can be done, I could even just use this instead of that. But no, I don't have any particularly useful helmets except maybe this one for the perception. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this one, which is gonna bump up my damage from 2335 to 2437. And then I also have this belt of 3 might, which goes up to 25 and 39, although my endurance takes a nice hit. Well, let's try it out. I'm gonna see if this works out well. 74 goes to 71. I lose 3 will by doing this. I go back to 99 accuracy. And I also have some stealth bonuses. Whatever. 3 might on the ring. 3 dexterity. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try this out because I want more damage. And losing 2 accuracy for it, I think it's fine. I am losing 3 will points though to get an extra perception point over here, but hopefully in the future I can get a better helmet for me.
Hey.
But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. In the next one, we're gonna go for the Ondra's priest's temple, as we found the pond in the village, not the village, what's the name? In Russetwood, and we're gonna find what they have there. So, as always, my friends, thank you so much for being here with me in the channel, watching some Pillars of Eternity. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. There are videos coming out every single day, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.
Hey.
Peek, 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 peek.